What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. You were meant to win. That's not just a hopeful dream, a fantasy painted by someone else. No, it's an undeniable truth, etched into your very existence. From the moment you took your first breath, your potential was already set in motion. Your purpose was designed. The world may have told you otherwise. The obstacles might seem insurmountable, the setbacks relentless, but none of it changes the one irrefutable fact. You were meant to win. Every trial you face, every challenge, every doubt, these are simply the tests that reveal the strength you didn't know you had. But here's the thing. The victory is not handed to you. The world does not owe you anything. You can wish and hope, but it's only when you act like you were meant to win that the universe will align itself with your vision. It's not magic, not luck, not happenstance. It's the direct result of a powerful, unwavering mindset. And that mindset? It's a winning mindset. The truth is, you can never underestimate the power of thought. The greats understood it. Think of Edison, who saw the light before it even existed. He didn't wait for the world to tell him it could happen. He didn't wait for others to believe. He believed first. He acted first. And the world followed. Ford, Carnegie, Lincoln, each one of them built empires, not from what the world handed them, but from their unwavering belief that they were meant for greatness. They acted like they were destined for success, and the world bent to their will. But how do you create this mindset? How do you transform your belief into action that brings your dreams to life? It starts with one thing: clarity. You cannot win without a clear vision of what you want. Without a vision, your path will be unclear, your energy scattered, your efforts wasted. And the world moves quickly. Every second you spend doubting, every minute you waste wondering whether you can or can't, is a second that you're losing to someone who is clear about their goals. Your vision is your foundation. It's the blueprint of your future. If you don't know what you're aiming for, how will you ever hit the target? Imagine the great builders of the past, the architects, the inventors, the pioneers. Before they ever lifted a hammer, they had a vision in their minds. They saw the finished product long before anyone else did. Their belief in that vision was so strong that the world couldn't help but follow. And this is what you must do. You must see it first. You must know deep in your soul what you want to achieve, and then hold that vision with unshakable faith. But vision without belief is nothing. To truly succeed, you must believe in your vision, deeply. It's not enough to want it. You must believe you can have it. It's the difference between a dreamer and a doer. Belief is the catalyst that transforms potential into action. Without belief, you'll never step into your greatness. It will remain a distant dream, forever out of reach. Think about the struggles of Henry Ford. There were countless moments when the world told him he was foolish, when his ideas were laughed at, dismissed, and rejected. But he didn't stop. He believed in his vision with such conviction that nothing could sway him. And that belief led to the Model T, the revolution of the automobile industry, and ultimately, the Ford Empire. Your belief is your shield, your armor. It protects you from doubt, from fear, from the naysayers who will always surround you. It fortifies you when you are at your lowest. And let's be clear, you will face those moments. The struggle is inevitable. There will be times when you question yourself, when the world tells you to give up. But in those moments, your belief must be the loudest voice in the room. It must drown out all the negativity and remind you of what you are capable of. Now that you have clarity and belief, the next step is purpose. Purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It's what gives your actions meaning. Without purpose, you're simply moving through the motions, going from one task to the next with no real direction. But when you have purpose, every step you take becomes a step closer to the life you've envisioned. Every action you take is infused with the power of intention. You're not just doing work, you're fulfilling your destiny. Purpose gives you the fuel to keep going when everything around you tells you to stop. It gives you the strength to rise above your circumstances and press forward. When your purpose is clear, there is no such thing as failure. Every setback, every challenge is simply part of the process. It's the universe teaching you, molding you, strengthening you for the greatness that is ahead. But purpose alone is not enough. You must have discipline. Discipline is the force that keeps you moving when motivation wanes. It's what makes you get up at 5 a.m. when you'd rather sleep in. It's what keeps you pushing through when the world tells you it's too hard. Discipline is the cornerstone of success. Every great achiever, every visionary, has faced times when they wanted to quit, when they felt tired, discouraged, and ready to give up. But it was their discipline that kept them going. It was their commitment to the grind that allowed them to reach their goals. And this is where you must become relentless. When everyone else is resting, you're working. When others are doubting, you're believing. Discipline is your weapon. It's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. But even with discipline, belief, purpose, and clarity, there's still one final ingredient that you cannot afford to overlook: action. This is where so many people fail. They talk about their dreams, they think about their goals, but they never take action. They wait for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or the conditions to be just right. But the truth is, the perfect moment never comes. The right time is always now. If you want to win, you must act. You have the vision, the belief, the purpose, and the discipline. Now it's time to take the first step. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect. The key is to start. When you take action, you signal to the universe that you are serious. You declare with every fiber of your being that you are not waiting for permission. You are not waiting for the world to hand you success. You are taking it. But it doesn't stop there. As you act, you must remain adaptable. The world will throw curveballs. Life will challenge you in ways you never expected, but those who win are not those who never face adversity. They are the ones who can adapt. Think of Edison again. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, or his second, or even his 100th, but he adapted. He learned from every failure, adjusted his approach, and kept going. The greats are not defined by how often they fail, but by their ability to adapt and keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. And through all of this, gratitude is the final piece. Gratitude transforms your mindset. It shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do. It turns every obstacle into an opportunity and every failure into a lesson. Gratitude keeps you grounded, humble, and aware of the blessings in your life. When you are grateful for where you are, even while striving for more, you open the door for more abundance to flow into your life. As you walk this path, remember this: you were meant to win. Your potential is unlimited, your power immense. But it's up to you to act like you were meant to win. It's up to you to believe it, to pursue it, and to never back down, no matter what. So stand tall, walk with purpose, move with discipline, and act with unwavering belief. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Now it's time to rise. The moment you decide to step into your greatness is the moment the universe begins to shift in your favor. But this shift doesn't happen passively. It demands more than a thought, more than a fleeting desire. It requires you to show up, to step into the arena every single day, regardless of the distractions, the naysayers, or the inevitable stumbles along the way. You see, the world doesn't reward those who simply dream. It rewards those who take action, those who wake up every day with a fire in their hearts, with a burning commitment to their purpose, and who are willing to face the challenges that stand in their way. And the greats of history weren't immune to failure, but they were relentless in their pursuit of victory. Their commitment wasn't a casual thing. It was their very lifeblood. They made it non-negotiable. But the key to that kind of commitment is belief. It's not just a fleeting wish. It's a deep, unshakable belief that what you are working toward is inevitable. It's knowing, without a shadow of a doubt, that the road you're on will lead you to the success you've envisioned. Your belief fuels your discipline. It is the spark that keeps the flame of your purpose burning bright, even when the path seems dim. There are days when the weight of your goals feels heavy, when the setbacks stack up and the progress seems non-existent. On these days, it's easy to give in to the voice inside you that says, "Maybe I'm not cut out for this." But those are the moments that matter most. Those are the moments that test whether your belief is stronger than your doubt. It's in those moments of resistance where true champions are forged. It's easy to believe when things are going well. It's easy to stay motivated when success is right around the corner. But the true test of your mindset, the true measure of your strength, is how you show up when everything inside of you wants to quit. That's when the world is watching, not with judgment, but with anticipation. They want to see if you'll persist, if you'll be like those who came before you, those who refused to bend, who held their ground and pushed forward. They want to see if you'll continue the fight, even when the fight is harder than you ever imagined. And that's the beauty of success. It doesn't care about your circumstances. It doesn't care how many times you've fallen, how many doors have slammed in your face, or how many people have doubted you. Success is there for those who are brave enough to keep going. It's there for the ones who are willing to act like they are already destined for greatness, who see their success as an inevitability, not a question. But it's not just about continuing, it's about how you continue. It's about how you approach every obstacle, every roadblock, and every failure. Every time life knocks you down, it's an opportunity for growth. Every challenge is an invitation to learn, to adapt, and to evolve. Those who win aren't the ones who avoid obstacles. They're the ones who use those obstacles to become better, stronger, more resilient. They don't fear failure. They embrace it as a vital part of the journey. There's power in persistence, power in the ability to keep moving forward even when the odds are stacked against you. When the world tells you to quit, persistence says, "Not today." And when the setbacks feel too much to bear, persistence whispers, "Keep going, just one more step." But let me be clear. Persistence is not just about brute force. It's about intelligent action. It's about working smarter, not just harder. Every successful person, from the legends of the past to the giants of today, has used failures as a stepping stone to success. They have learned to pivot when necessary, to adjust their strategy, and to move with purpose toward the end goal. It's the willingness to learn, to adapt, and to evolve that separates those who achieve greatness from those who don't. In this process, the key lies in action, constant, unwavering action. But action without clarity is wasted energy. Action without belief is futile. You must act with purpose, act with precision, and act with the unwavering belief that success is not a possibility, it is your destiny. When you wake up every day, act like the person who already has what they want. Walk like the person who already owns their dreams. Talk like the person who has already achieved their goals. Your actions will create the reality you desire. Your energy will attract what you believe you deserve. And when you act like success is inevitable, the universe will respond by bringing you closer to that reality. But acting like you were meant to win isn't about pretending. It's about embodying the person you're becoming. It's about stepping into the power of who you truly are and letting that energy radiate outward. When you move with intention, when you speak with confidence, when you act with purpose, you create a ripple effect in the world around you. You influence the people you meet, the opportunities you encounter, and the circumstances that unfold in your favor. And through it all, Gratitude will be your anchor. It will keep you grounded in the present moment, reminding you of how far you've come and how much you've already accomplished. Gratitude will help you see the beauty in the struggle and the lessons in every challenge. It will keep you humble, keep you focused, and remind you of your purpose. So, stand tall, walk with intention, act with unwavering belief, and let every challenge, every failure, and every setback fuel your fire. You were meant to win. It's in your DNA. It's not a question of if, you're already on your way. And with every step you take, with every moment you live, you are one step closer to the success that has always been waiting for you. Now go. Act like you were meant to win. You're standing at the precipice of something extraordinary. Yet the road before you is unclear. The path may not always be visible, and the journey may seem longer than you ever imagined. But do you know what separates the ones who fail from those who succeed? It's not talent, not luck, not resources. It's the ability to trust that the path will unfold as long as you keep moving forward, one determined step at a time. Every challenge you face is part of the blueprint for your success. Every setback is an opportunity for growth. Every difficulty a lesson in disguise. The moment you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities for evolution, you will begin to unlock the full power of your potential. You see, greatness is not achieved by avoiding challenges. It's achieved by overcoming them. The road to success is never a straight line. It is a winding, unpredictable path, but every twist and turn serves a purpose. Think about Thomas Edison again. There were countless times when he could have given up, when the world told him his idea was impossible. But he saw each failure as a necessary step toward success. He didn't just endure the failures, he embraced them, learning from each one, growing stronger with each misstep. And that's what allowed him to revolutionize the world. This is the mindset you must adopt. You cannot shy away from the discomfort of struggle. You must embrace it, understand it, and use it to fuel your journey. It's not about avoiding hardship, it's about harnessing its energy to propel you forward. It's about understanding that your strength is born in the moments you least expect, when you are tested, when you are pushed to your limits. This is where greatness is forged. There's a powerful truth to remember. Every single person who has ever achieved greatness has faced overwhelming odds, staggering obstacles, and unthinkable setbacks. Yet, they pressed on. The world saw their triumphs, but it never saw the hours of struggle, the countless nights spent wondering if success would ever come, the moments of self-doubt, and the tears of frustration. What the world saw was the result of unwavering perseverance and the refusal to give up. And you, too, have that power. The power to persist when others quit. The power to rise above when it seems impossible. But that power is only unlocked when you act with certainty. You cannot waver in your belief. If you're waiting for signs, for the perfect moment, or for a guarantee, you'll wait forever. The perfect time is now. You don't need permission, you don't need validation, and you certainly don't need the approval of others. What you need is the courage to believe in yourself and to act on that belief no matter what. The world is waiting for you to show up. It's waiting for you to take your place in the arena. It's waiting for you to act like you were meant to win. So don't hold back. Don't wait for everything to be perfect, for the circumstances to align, or for the world to make way for you. The time is now. The victory is already yours if you choose to claim it. The moment you decide to step into your greatness, to embrace your purpose with all your might, the world will start to conspire in your favor. But there is one crucial element that holds it all together: resilience. It's the ability to keep going, even when everything feels like it's falling apart. It's the strength to bounce back from failure, to rise from the ashes of defeat, and to keep moving forward when you feel like quitting. Resilience is built in the darkest moments. It's forged in the fire of adversity. And it's in those moments when you feel you've hit rock bottom that your true power will emerge. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones who never experience hardship. They are the ones who don't let hardship define them. They are the ones who rise again and again, refusing to let failure be the final word. So when life knocks you down, and it will, remember this: the only true failure is quitting. As long as you keep moving, you are winning. As long as you keep learning, growing, and evolving, you are closer to your victory. But resilience doesn't just come from endurance, it comes from purpose. When your purpose is clear, when you know deep in your soul why you're doing what you're doing, resilience flows naturally. Purpose is the anchor that keeps you steady when the storm rages around you. It's the force that gives you the strength to stand tall, even when everything else seems to be collapsing. And this is where many people falter. They don't know their purpose. They don't know why they're fighting, why they're pushing, why they're struggling. Without purpose, every challenge feels like an insurmountable obstacle. But when you have purpose, every challenge becomes a stepping stone, a necessary part of your growth. Purpose is the fuel that keeps the fire of your dreams burning. It's what makes the work worth it. It's what makes every sacrifice, every setback, and every failure seem like a small price to pay for the victory that's waiting for you on the other side. And that victory is inevitable. Not because it will be easy, not because it will be handed to you, but because you are prepared. You are armed with clarity, belief, purpose, discipline, and resilience. You are ready for whatever comes your way, so keep pushing, keep striving, keep believing, because you are meant for greatness. Your victory is already written in the stars, waiting for you to claim it. The world will bend to your will, but only if you act like you were meant to win. This is your moment. This is your time. Stand up, step forward, and embrace your destiny. The world is waiting for you to show up and show the world what you're made of. You were meant to win. Now it's time to act like it.